Greg's All Frog here. Let's play some GeoGuessr. We have been challenged by 9117, a long-time contributor. And it's a world challenge as far as I know. And he says apologies for number 4. But then later on he sent an addendum because apparently one of the links was removed, one of the locations. And so I don't know if that was number 4 he was apologizing for, if there's still apologies for number 4. So we'll find out. This looks very Latin American to me. Short plates in the front. Residential neighborhood. Oh, that's really a shame. You don't have quite the right stop to easily view these. Den's septic tank is in English. Unio's septic tank is also in English, plus the name Unio. You need septic tanks apparently in this area. No, that's not what I clicked on. Come on, GeoGuessr. I don't have patience for this today. KC Store. Happy Suki Store. Coca-Cola. Sturgeon Street. Okay. For being Latin American, this is very English. Which probably should be my clue. They are 7-digit numbers. It's all about, every one of these is about septic tanks. Man. I don't know why you need so many septic tanks, but there you have it. I mean, I suppose obviously they're not on some sort of city water system. There's a streetcar. Oh no, it just looks like a streetcar from the back and with wires, but no, it's like a Jeep or something. Crazy. I didn't like Manila. Sure, it's in English. From 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Smart. Now those numbers are not 10-digit numbers. Interesting. Bugas available. Available. Smart Globe Sun. Okay. I'm intrigued by this whole community. Still at 3 somethings. P3, P7. Currency is measured in Ps. Oh man. So much good there that I just can't quite see around the bars. Very modern looking building, kind of tucked away amongst anything else. Oh, come on. Block 14 Lock RPJ Village, Mantina Playa, Davao City, Telefax and Mobile. Service contractor engaged in civil and mechanical works. Manita Playa. Davao City. I mean, are we in the Philippines? Oh, we are. I mean, I guess it looks Latin American. Not just in the climate, but also in the culture. So there's your Spanish influence in your buildings. But yet still has English. Should that have been a clue? Yes, it should have been a clue. We appear to be in the Philippines. outside of Davao City. Maybe in Davao City. It doesn't look that big. There should be a Davao Buddha National Highway here somewhere. I'm going this way because I think this might be what they consider to be that highway. I believe so, yes. So we were north of this highway to start. And then we're coming into like this. But there were still quite a bunch of roads. I'll bet actually we were in here, and this is Delara Street that's going to go to the highway. Let's say we started up in this little piece here. Oh, no. We are far south of Davao City. But that's okay. Oh, Matina Playa. That's like a neighborhood. Nice. Cool. I'm happy. I'm on the same island. I still can't believe that's 1,300 points off. Whatever. Driving on the right-hand side, which is important to note because immediately I see that bus and I'm thinking we're in London, but we're not. We are, however, in Europe, it appears, based on the plates. And the architecture, I'd say. Oh, hello. That is a castle. On a river. Very defensible. Makes sense. I haven't even read this yet. Just kind of looking around at first glance, trying to look at the architecture, the hills I see. I'm worried that that's Cyrillic. Where's the castle? One of the flags above the castle? Kind of looks like it might be a sunrise over red. Sunrise gold over azure. Yeah, it is. Damn, it is Cyrillic. Oh, maybe. Oh no, it's Cyrillic. Centron Delfino. Okay, so that's an advertisement for something. I mean, immediately you see, wow, there's hills. Because I was going to say immediately I would think Hulkbank. I would have thought St. Petersburg. Let's go back toward the castle. It seems to me a castle would give me more clues than anything else. And I'm not lying. Ayo! Can't miss me. There's also a lot of English, though. Where would there be a Cyrillic English counterpart? I don't know the answer to that question. Bus, are you telling me you're too far gone? His bus has disappeared. Bus. Excuse me. Kommen Sie weiter. Wir eröffnen Ihnen neue Perspektiven. I'm assuming that's a P. It's kind of blurry up in there. That's very much German. I've got Cyrillic. I've got German. I've got... Oh, .com, .something. Oh, that's horrible. There's definitely Cyrillic going on. So now I've had English, Cyrillic, and German all together. Where am I going to find English, Cyrillic, and German all together? Could be a tourist area which would describe the English, and perhaps German tourists are as famous elsewhere as they are in the United States. .mk. MK. .mk. Kind of taking a glance around at all the stands to see if something that makes sense. Okay, MK. Well. Could be Macedonia. They've got that sort of Cyrillic thing going, and if it were where you would vacation, but I just don't. MK. Well, I'm gonna find out what it is soon enough, but articahotel.mk. Eurolink, so I mean you assume you're in Europe, yeah? Castle's over. Hotel Hamburg. It's hotel famous places everywhere. Just building famous hotels. MK. Cyrillic and English. More Cyrillic than anything else. Then I would say English would be the number 2, and German I just happened to see on that bus. So without the bus... City of Skopje. Yeah, well, the Skopje is Macedonia. Well, there you have it then. Where's the castle? We're on a river. And there's a castle. We're on the Vardar River. Oh, castle. Where are you, castle? I don't see a castle. Go back to the start. Which side of the road was the castle on? It was north of the road, east of the river. So the road is running east-west across this river. Could be here then. That's the stone bridge, Macedonia Square. There's no castle listed. It's a double... Yeah. We're probably going to go to Deutsche Boulevard. I'm guessing. But, I mean, is this... So this Kale, is that the castle? It's the old bazaar. Let's make sure there's no other north-south crossings. Or east-west crossings. There's an east-west crossing. North and east. No, there's definitely no castle there. I guess we're going to go with this one. We're on this road about halfway across. There you go. Cool. More bridges. I approve. Appear to be driving on the left. Wind power. I approve of that as well. I'm not sure what this is. Is this pumping stations? Or is this actually a change in elevation and they're using this bridge as a pseudo dam to generate hydroelectric power? It would be very green. We're in meters, so we're probably not in... Are we driving on the left? Oh no, we are driving on the right. Okay. We were driving on both sides? What the hell's going on with this? This is very confusing. Because the motorcycle pack is clearly coming towards us on the right-hand side. That car is driving on the right-hand side, so I don't know what's going on. Driving on the right-hand side. Apparently in .nu, Hillebrand.nu. I'd say Nubia, but that's not it. .nu. Norway is NO, I believe. Denmark is DK. Netherlands is NL. NU. So Latvia, Lithuania, Belarus. I mean, I don't even think Nubia is a country anymore. Just checking. No. NU. .nu. Alright, I don't know. So we'll keep that in our back pocket. .nu. Let's put it out. Not too helpful. We're going south here. .nl. Well, this says Netherlands. I don't know what NU is, but this says Netherlands. And frankly, the whole giant use of wind power and reusable energy kind of screams Netherlands as well. Hmm. 110 and you could pass. Going south still, we are connecting to the... Don't know. Going to Ver, Domburg, and Middelburg on the the N57. Okay. Netherlands 57. Keeping in mind there's some serious water going down here. There's the 59. What are we going towards? Domburg and Middelburg. There's Middelburg. There's Domburg. There's the N57. There's a Delta Park, but no, we were just on a bridge. So we're on this bridge. About here-esque. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, they say. Sorry about the fourth one. This is Canada on one arm with a NASA part. It does have a full roundabout. It's my man! Oh, I can't remember. It's the mustache guy. What the heck is the mustache guy's name? He's the dude that plays guitar in space. Chris something, I think. So he's on the ISS, which means that I cannot get this one correct. Because this is a legitimate shot from the ISS. And that means GeoGuessr just puts it on some random spot on Earth. So, yeah, see what I'm saying? So that's what your apologies for number 4 is. That's fine. That was a cool shot. But that's what they do. They just put it somewhere in the middle of Earth. And there you go. So if you ever go to GeoGuessr and you see those blue that's in the middle of Earth, or in the middle of the water, that's what that's all about. I wonder what the .nu was. Obviously, it must have been NL and just looked very strange, but it looked like a U. This looks like... Bengal, maybe? I feel like I've been here before. I feel like this was one where I got trapped on the grounds. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I've been here and got trapped on these grounds and you couldn't leave. So now I'm outside of them. Por mai mujahideen Joma Mask, Por wai Darga. Is this the one that was in Sri Lanka? That confused the hell out of me. Like, why is there a mujahideen in Sri Lanka? And that's when we learned that mujahideen is just any sort of, what have you. Which would not be Bengal, by the way. Sri Lanka is just a little bit different. This is why I make the perfect GeoGuessr player, because I don't remember even if I've been somewhere. Amanya Takafu. Oh, it's very cool. This was a kangaroo crossing for seconds like that. That would have been very confusing. You know, I'm gonna say that this was on Sri Lanka. Let's go into Sri Lanka. Let's see if the words in its language, it doesn't translate, which means that this probably isn't Sri Lanka. Because there's definitely other words. Like, right, the Indian words don't change? I guess they would. But not like, you know, the Nepalese or the Bangladesh. Doesn't look like any of that, though. Alright, I see that right there. Por Horatota Akuresa. I don't know where Akuresa is, though. Is that on Sri Lanka? I'm looking for either word as a location name. What are these little lines here? What are... Oh, they disappeared. Damn. Clearly they're provinces or states, but they're not going to tell us. I feel like this is wrong. So I'm going to guess it anyway. Oh, no, I was correct. It's on the southern part of Sri Lanka. Oh, yeah, shoot. You get that far down. You have to zoom in pretty far, though. Well, hey, that's alright. Look at all this stuff. This is cool. Oh, we don't count that. A lot of really interesting locations. Thank you, Nio, for sending that in. As always, you do a fantastic job curating your challenges. Big fan. B-I-G-F-A-N. Big fan. If you would like to send in your own challenge, please do. You can go to geosetter.com, geosettr.com, or you can go to the new GeoGuessr. Either way, if you're a pro member for the new GeoGuessr, or you're going to geosetter.com, you can put in your locations. Once you have those locations input, it will give you a link. You send that link to me on Facebook or YouTube over private messaging, and I will add you to the list. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, click the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated to everything as it happens. And until next time, cheers.